Okay, the first thing that we're going to do with this project is we're going to create a new layer. And to do that, you obviously need this layers window open. If this isn't open, it probably means that you closed it by clicking on this red X in the corner of it. You never want to close this window or the tool options. But if you do accidentally close it, you can always get it back by clicking on Windows, Dockable Dialogues, and going to Layers. And if the toolbox were closed, you would just go to Windows Toolbox. But I'm going to get the layers window back, move this into the corner so it's out of the way, and now I'm going to create a new layer. And that's going to be right in the corner here, create a new layer. So I'm going to click on that option, and now it's asking me to create a new layer. I'm going to name this layer, and I'm going to name this layer question because I'm going to have one monkey asking the other monkey a question. And the size of this layer, right now it's the same size as my whole picture. So I just want to leave this the same. And I could either have the layer filled with the foreground color, that's green, background color is white right now, or I could fill it with white or a transparent layer. You want to make sure you have it set on the transparent layer because otherwise you would not be able to see what you're working on. Really quick, I'll make it white, and that completely covers up the monkeys. So I want to undo that, create a new layer. It's still called question. Make sure it's transparent, which means you can see through it. Click OK. And now I've got a new layer here, but you can totally see through it. Next thing I want to do is create my text bubble, and I'm going to use that by making three different ellipses. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to have a circle where the bottom of it is kind of pointing at this monkey's mouth. Then I'm going to hold down on the control button and drag another circle and try and get like a crescent moon shape on here. So this is the little part of the text bubble that points at the monkey's mouth. And if I press Control, it's going to subtract from a selection. And if I press Shift before I start a selection, it's going to add to the selection. So now I'm pressing Shift as I add this, and now I've got this text bubble. I've got a circle plus that little part pointing to the monkey's mouth. And I want to fill this in with white. So I'm just going to switch these two colors around so that white is on the front. Use the paint bucket to fill it in. And now it just filled in what's on this layer. So I could actually still move this around if I needed to make it work.